Jesus was not the point. You were never meant to worship Jesus. You were meant to remember what he remembered. But they turned the remembrance into a religion. They turned the mirror into a throne, and they told you to bow instead of awaken. Jesus wasn't the goal, he was the signal. A spark, a living message that said, "This is who you are when you're fully alive." But instead of becoming what he became, you were told to worship what he was. And so the Christ became a cage. They taught you that your only hope was in his blood, as if the point of his life was to die. But that was never the point. Jesus never asked to be worshipped. In fact, the clearest clues come at the very end of the Bible itself. Revelation 22, 8-9, amplified early 1980s. And I, John, am the one who heard and saw these things. When I heard and saw them, I fell down to worship at the feet of the messenger who showed them to me. But the messenger said, "You must not do that. I am a fellow servant with you, with your brothers the prophets, and with those who keep the words of this scroll. Worship God." That messenger spoke like Christ. He carried the tone, the authority, the I am resonance. And yet, he refused worship. He said, "Don't bow to me. I'm one of you." That's the part they buried. Jesus was showing the way, not standing in it. He wasn't there to be exalted. He was there to say, "This is your design. This is your capacity. This is how the divine moves when it stops pretending to be separate." They made him the point because they didn't want you to find your own flame. Because the moment you realize he was a mirror, you stop looking up and you start waking up. And if you still doubt it, go back to John 17. Jesus wasn't praying for followers. He wasn't praying for worship. He was praying for remembrance. He said it plainly. "Father, I pray that they may be one, just as you and I are one." He wasn't asking to be exalted. He was asking that we remember the oneness he already embodied, not a hierarchy, not a savior system, a living union, that they may be one with you, just as I am. It's all there. It always was, buried in plain sight. You were never meant to stay at the foot of the cross. You were meant to rise into the same flame he walked in. It's not time to believe harder. It's time to wake up.